Maybe this embittered emotional reaction from the French president, has to do with what's happening in certain African countries, among other things. But I know If we go back to Macron, maybe he decided to avenge Russia for stepping on their toes in Africa. So probably he did not expect us to be so active there. Well, I guess there is certain bitterness when we stayed in contact directly. We spoke about this frankly. We did not go to Africa. We did not squeeze anyone out of Africa. But The Wagner Group, it started with some economic project in Syria, then it moved on to other countries, to some countries in Africa. We are supporting this group, but only from that point of view that it's a Russian group. We have not squeezed anyone out. It's just that African leaders from certain countries made agreements with the Russian economic operators. They wanted to work with them. In certain areas, they did not want to work with the French. It was not our initiative. It was an initiative from our African friends. I do not understand why should they feel bitter about anything. If an independent country wants to develop relations with some other country, including Russia, for example, Russia, we have not done anything to these former French colonizers in these countries. And I'm not being ironic because historically, in many of these countries, France was a metropolis, was a mother country, and they do not want to deal with them anymore now. So we have nothing to do with this. So maybe it's just a convenient stance for them to take offense and not to notice the problems, the issues that they have. Maybe this embittered emotional reaction from the French president, well, has to do with what's happening in certain African countries, among other things. But I know there are African countries that are willing to work with the French, to deal with the French. Other countries, they do not want to do that, and we have nothing to do with that. We are not trying to talk someone out of dealing with anyone else. We do not have any state goals there. We are just being friends with them. They want to develop relations with us. We reciprocate. So I don't think there is anything to take offense on.